Hello, welcome to another episode of the Future Assured series by Cornerstone Insurance PLC. My name is Karyne Onyema and I will be your host today. Today in the studio we have Emmanuel Ayozie. He's the team lead SME unit Cornerstone Insurance PLC. Today we'll be diving into starting a business, running a business in Nigeria and how insurance can help you. Hi Emmanuel, welcome to the studio today. Hope you're doing well.
My pleasure.
Okay, so just to start off, can you run us through SME, what SME means?
SME, as we all know, is small medium enterprise businesses which has contributed globally, majorly on economic growth and as well on job creation. SME is a vital aspect of any economy.
Thank you for that. And well, from what you explained, it's safe to say that SME is the backbone of almost any economy that we see growing right now.
Definitely.
I know I read a report somewhere about SME and how it had helped India's economy. And I'm also seeing that in Nigeria, there's been a rise. Obviously, we've always been very business-minded people, and there's been a rise in that in the past few years. Okay, thank you for the overview on SME. So when we think SME, I'm wondering, does it fall into the informal sector or the formal sector?
Well, SME can be classified on both aspects, formal and informal. On the formal, we have some corporate organization that falls into formal, and we also have some businesses that fall on informal. On the formal aspect of it, we have i.e. schools, we have churches, we have organizations that fall under corporate, and we also have the informal aspect of the SME as the traders, the associations, and clusters.
So, immediately you said associations, the first people that came to my head were the CWO women. I feel in every church, in every community, you have them. So, in essence, this episode, everything we'll be discussing here. Are you a proprietor? Are you a small business owner? Are you a trader? Do you just feel like your company is so small, but there's something here for you? So, we're here for you today. Now, when we talk about SMEs and securing their business, what are the ideal policies that insurance has for them? How can insurance safeguard their business?
There are various insurance policies for SMEs to take up to safeguard their business. For traders and other aspects of SMEs, we have insurance business, and we have what we call business interruption. This type of policy safeguards you from your stocks, your business, your inventories, your premises. In the event of fire, business interruption. Take for example, during the time of NSAS, a lot of businesses were affected by riot and civil commotion, and which so many businesses suffered as a result of not protecting their business. It's very good for us to SMEs to take up a business interruption policy and a property policy. Property in the sense of protecting your business premises, your properties in the event of eventuality.
Exactly. And I remember doing NSAS, really sad. A lot of businesses were affected. I remember just watching it and just being like, do these people have insurance? Because we just came out from lockdown where the economy literally collapsed. A lot of people were not in business for months, and then just starting off, and then the riot, and then losing a lot of properties. There was this particular woman crying on social media. She had lost about 60 million in goods. And it was obvious she didn't have insurance, because she was literally where do I start from now? And I believe that's what you're saying in terms of business disruption. If you lose everything, are you assured that you can start again? Is there that's backing for you? That's what insurance is for almost everyone, apart from SME, the individuals, corporate. That's what insurance is there for. And apart from the products, properties, and the rest, are there life coverages that insurance has for SME?
Yes, we have various life policies which varies from investment. We could say investment-linked businesses. We have businesses policies like what we call iSave. We have a CHEF. We have a group life. For iSave is a platform where take for instance the corporate salary earner could give us can come up and give us a standing instruction for us to be debiting a certain amount of money from the salary on monthly basis to help him or her to achieve a certain project. We also have based on policy, insurance policy, NICOM policy. If any business have more at least 6 staff, you could as well take up what we call a group life policy for your staff, for as long as you have at least between the 6 number of staff and above.
Sorry, just to chip in there. So when they take up the group life policy, what exactly does it offer them for just their staff?
Yeah, it offers them for the policy is all about life coverage for their staff in the case of death or permanent disability, accident, or permanent disability, etc. And we also have another life insurance policy we call Oga Boy. Oga Boy is a product, a life policy whereby an apprentice in the market could say, okay, I want to be saving a certain amount of money on daily basis or weekly basis to help him or her at the end of the tenure of serving to be able to start up or set up his own business.
His own business, yes, that's like really. So is it the apprentice that takes it, or the master himself that takes it to settle the boys?
Yeah, the masters that takes it up in favor of the apprentice. Yeah.
Okay, that's really good. So in terms of, I know you mentioned that for the informal sector of SME, there can be clusters or communities or associations. So in terms of those associations, do they come together to do like savings plans, or is it just life insurance that is offered to them?
Yeah, in terms of associations, they have what we call the ESCOs of the association, whereby they come together based on the minutes of their meeting to agree that this is what they want to do to protect everyone on to take up a policy for life for each and every member of the association.
Okay. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. So again, where are all our association people? Like, offer more than just a meeting to your members. Offer assurance for their families. Offer assurance for their children. And especially the chef plan that you mentioned, and saying that SME also includes schools. So how can like schools take up that plan?
Schools can take up that plan by taking up a policy, investment league policy under life we call CHEF, Children Education Fund, to enable a child to get to the level of a certain level of education which he or she is aspiring to get to. So that CHEF is a policy whereby the parents or the school could come up and say, we are saving a certain amount of money from the income we make to take, for example, if a child is supposed to spend a certain amount of money from secondary education up to tertiary education, a certain amount of money is supposed to be the expenditure. The CHEF could help you to achieve that. Over time, you plan it according to the year.
So you build up the savings.
Yeah, to build up that savings.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I know a number of people tend to overlook insurance, especially for small businesses, because they feel like is another expenditure that they don't need to have on their books. What would you say to them?
What I would say to them is to take insurance as a priority, take it as a necessity, something that they ought to protect their business and as well themselves. You know, you never can tell what could come up tomorrow. Take it up and do not shortchange yourself. Take up the insurance policies in the case of eventuality.
Yeah, very true. Like, I tend to tell people, see insurance as an investment. The same way you set aside your capital for your business, that insurance is like an investment that if anything happens, I can start again. I can pick up the pieces, honestly, of whatever was burnt in my building, whatever was stolen, and I can just start again. So for someone that has gone through this episode, now sees the benefits of insurance for their business, how do they take up a policy?
Okay, again, is to, for first, we are in the era of social media. Take up your gadget, visit Cornerstone website, www.cornerstonecom.ng, where you have access to the various insurance policies that we offer, which can help in any of your business that you want to cover. Through that, you can assess any policy that you are interested in taking up.
Yeah. So another thing I want us to do for the audience is like 5 staple policies you believe a small business owner should have. Just 5, like from your experience working with traders, working with SMEs as well. I believe you work with schools and all. What are the 5 policies you believe someone like building their business, looking at longevity in the long term, what should they have?
I could say that every aspect of insurance policy is very important, very, very important. But for SMEs, traders, business interruption is advisable for one to take up, which covers your life, your stocks, your premises, and your inventories. We have a property insurance which you could take. We have a fire and burglary. Then we have a group life. We have investment link for like I mentioned earlier, for iSave, children education fund, group life for in case of death and permanent disability. The other ones I mentioned as well, business interruption, property insurance. These are very important very, very vital for SMEs.
Okay, so there you have it. 5 insurance policies to definitely look out for: business interruption, property insurance, fire and burglary, investment linked, and finally group life. So when you're thinking of your business, think of the staff that is going to work with you as well and their families in the long run. Like you said, you can visit the website www.cornerstone.com.ng. There are also numbers that you can call that will be displayed on the screen. And in markets and all, we steady have storms. We usually have storms that you will see financial planners available to plan the right insurance policies that you need for your business. There are insurance policies that I believe are specific to certain businesses. And once you call in, you can get advice and information on how to go about it. In terms of claims as well, how does the claims process work for SMEs?
In terms of claims, our claim process is swift. Over time, for every insurance company, you expect customer launching claims. But what gives you edge is your swiftness. Our claims is swift. If all necessary documents required for such claims, any claim lodgements, within 48-72 hours, the claims are being settled.
Thank you for that. So there you have it. Insurance brought to you at your fingertips. So what are you waiting for? Are you a business owner? Are you a proprietor? Do you run an organization? Are you an ESCO to an association as well? These are things that you need. These are things that your members need as well. Thank you, Emmanuel. And that has been quite insightful as to why small businesses need insurance and how we can help them grow. And to our viewers, thank you so much for being with us on this journey. It's been a really insightful journey through insurance and how it can be helpful to us as individuals and to the economy at large. I've been your host, Karyne Onyema. And remember, with Cornerstone Insurance, the future is assured. See you next time.